This is a short video demonstration about ProgrammExpress, a web-based portfolio program and project reporting solution where our aim is to automate program and project reporting and replace manual labor-intensive processes with a solution that's quick to implement, simple, intuitive, and cost-effective. So we're going to go onto a demo site. It's a cloud-based solution, and we've used the logos and color palettes of Glaxo Smithkline, and we're going to log on as an administrator. And you can be an administrator, a write access user, or a read-only user. We'll log on as an administrator, which means you can see all the projects and you can see all the modules. So it takes us into our home screen where we can open up our portfolio, programs and projects. And remember, this is purely a demo structure. You can set up your structure with as many sub-levels as you so wish. But from this home screen, somebody who wants a view of all the projects in the organization will get that from this screen where they can see the health of projects. We use the red, amber, green methodology, and you can see the health by the modules within the projects, shown as icons here, but best shown as through the Updates tab as commentary, plan, resources, costs, benefits, impacts, risks, and logs. Those are the main modules as well as documents. So from this screen, you can drill down and look at data, you can update data, and you can also run reports, either reports that you've set up yourself within your own user ID, or reports that are shared throughout the organization that have probably been set up by the central projects team, PMO, program office. Now, ProgrammExpress is very much about simple data input and powerful program and portfolio reporting output. So the view for those people that input data can be different because we can set up what we call filtered roles with access limitations to projects and access limitations to certain modules. So a very quick example would be logging on as a user that specifically has to make updates. It will take them into a home screen, the same home screen but with filtered view, which just shows them that they've got 3 projects that need to update, and it's also restricted the number of modules because we've asked this person only to update commentary, plan, costs, and risks. So in terms of the update experience, the user would select a project, they'd click on the commentary, they'd see what had been said in the previous period, they'd be able to make their updates, then they'd move through to the plan, they'd have a look at the plan, they'd see what needs to change, see what needs to be updated, then they'd move through to costs, see if there are any new cost items, see if any of the forecasts need to change, and then they'd move through to risks. So this is all they've been asked to do, and they'll be able to see the current risk register and be able to make their amendments. Now, when the user has made those amendments, they're more than likely to want to see the data in a report. So they'll probably go to a report that they'd set up. Here's an example of a project report. Remember, we do project, program, portfolio reports, but a specific project report could be this one. It's the one-page summary, plan on a page, sits nicely on PowerPoint, and you'll see it captures most of the key information at a high level: reg status, timeline, financials, and the narrative that have been entered for this particular project, and using the commentary threads that we've configured specifically for this report. So simple experience for the person who's inputting, and then back into being an administrator, back to the same home screen. They can feel comfortable that the updates have been made and they now want to view the data. So they'll open up their projects within the programs again. They may be drawn to the reds, and we can filter out greens, show reds, so reds and amber, filter out amber, show just the reds, and we can start to see where the problem areas are. So if we select a project, 1C, and we go along here, we'll see, right, costs are red. We can drill down into the screen and we can see that the forecast is over the planned or the budget, out of tolerance, auto rags to red. So you can do this within any project and any module. more likely the administrator is going to want to start running some program and portfolio reports. So if we go to the portfolio and we go to shared reports in this instance, we'll run a reg status summary, and this is a consolidated Excel style report that you can run automatically at any level that you want, but we've chosen the portfolio level, and there it shows all the projects sitting under the programs and the columns that we've selected for this reg report. Bit of planning, bit of reg status, and a bit of commentary information. Or we may want to run a Gantt chart report, but again, remember, this is all aggregated, consolidated to the top level, one click, and now we can get the plan for every single program and project within the organization. So you'll see here the plan using the Gantt chart view, and we use the red, amber, green methodology for the tasks. Red meaning it's missed today's date, and amber meaning it's forecasting to be later than was expected, although hasn't missed today's date. And another view, same data, maybe the milestone summary report, where it's slightly higher level, it's a timeline view, and we can see here the key milestones, expected delivery dates, the health of them. Or one more example, maybe a resource usage summary. So again, an Excel style view, but all the resources are aligned to the plans within ProgrammExpress, and then you can see all your resources, you can see what projects they're working on, number of days in the period for that specific project, and an aggregation up to the top level to show their total usage for each period, and then it starts to flag up where you may have some issues. So that's just a very quick view. There's lots of functionality that can be shown, but this is just a short video demonstration. We have document repository, we've got all the update functionality and modules, we've got more reporting and dashboards, different setting types and configurations for the administrator. So that was just a very short demonstration, and what we're saying, that if you do have a requirement and like to get in touch, you see the contact details here, the phone number, the email, and the call to action following this short demo will be potentially to arrange a webinar with showing fuller functionality or as a face-to-face meeting, which will be preferable, potentially with planning a pilot implementation. But thank you very much for watching.